Hello, darling friend. I started this YouTube channel just before the festive season. And the reason I did was because I wanted to share some of the stories, the tales, the rhymes, the tips, tricks and techniques that I've learnt over the years and that I really would love to pass on and share to as many people as possible. Because telling stories, listening to stories is the best thing in the world for me. And it's what makes us human, isn't it? Stories are what make us tick. We think in story. Stories land and remain with us long after the person has left. And I absolutely love this idea. I recently found out that I am dyslexic, and it made so much sense of why I like oral stories. I find reading really challenging, but sharing stories, voice to voice, eye to eye, heart to heart, is something that we can all do and that we can all share in so many different ways, whether it's verbally or non-verbally, in dance, in movement, in eye contact, just saying hello to somebody as we pass them down the street. And when I began my spiritual journey, let's say, I trained in Reiki, I did tarot, cards, and I realised that actually storytelling was the way that I could share my gift, maybe, what I am, who I am, into the world. And I read some fantastic books. I remember reading The Celestine Prophecy, I remember reading The Alchemist, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is something that I still read and hold dear to me. But I was beginning to pass those books on to other people because I wanted to share those too. And slowly they were being replaced by storybooks, myths and legends, folk tales, fairy tales, biographical stories, and spontaneous storytelling, which is one of my very favourite. And I suddenly looked up at my bookshelf and thought, oh my goodness, this is exactly the same. We learn about the world, we learn about empathy, we learn about ourselves through stories, the stories that have been passed down from generation to generation, from land to land. I'm just so inspired by that. And imagination's like a muscle. So the more that we use it, the stronger it becomes. Maybe that's why I like spontaneous storytelling so much. I also think of life as a series of hellos and goodbyes, holding on and letting go. And I think the wisdom is knowing when to do which. So if you are curious, creative, collaborative, if you want to be more curious, creative and collaborative, then please do like or comment or even subscribe, and I will share with you over the coming months. And we're going to kick off with 7 days creativity challenge, our New Year creativity challenge. And I'm going to start that on the 2nd of January. But in the meantime, it's lovely to meet you, and thank you very much for watching.